Hey, it's Ronnie. I just got home from work. It's hot. It's like 94 out there in the shade again. But I'm making a quick video. I have a very special friend that is my sister, Christi, my older sister. It's her birthday today. And I was going to call her, but I'm sure she's probably busy on her birthday. I'm going to make a little video, and I'm going to tell her happy birthday on Facebook and put a link there. Being I haven't been thrown in Facebook jail yet, because I know the ways around their stuff by their legality. There you go. But this is all cool. My sister Christi Noe, she's my older sister. I'm 56, so she has to be 58 today. At least, that's as far as I'm going that. And I have my dentures in, but I didn't glue them because they're flapping around when I'm talking. They don't fit right, and I almost got them all paid off, and then I can get them relined. So, okay, no problem. Christy's not going to mind this. Don't look right now. I can talk better without them. I'm not gluing them in because they hurt. Okay, there you go. It's all right. I'm going to do this. Like told me and my friends in China when I went over there when I first had that done. If I didn't have them in, I'd look like a really old man or a little baby. I prefer the little baby face. There you go. All right. Oh, yeah, I got a Budweiser after work. Okay. It's my sister Christy's birthday. And she's cool. She's cool as shit. I don't see her much now. All that other junk that was going on. Excuse me. My allergies. And, we ain't had no family reunions for like 2 years now, but we'll get back to it. And I know she's busy, and I'm just busy working and out here doing my thing. I got to tell you why she's so cool. You know, when I was really, really, really little, I'm going to tell you 3 little quick stories, but how she worked, even when she was a kid, but she taught me, okay? And she still, I think, got a little ornery streak once in a while. Story number 1, totally true. And they can't even figure out, her and my other sister that did this, with me and my twin brother, I got twin brother Donnie, we had to maybe be 2 years old, okay, when we lived on Jefferson Street in Norfolk with the whole clan of sisters that, you know, that are older than me, when my mama and my papa got married. My twin brother's name's Don. I'm Ron. We couldn't have been more than 2 years old, but I remember this exactly, and I've mentioned it. How do you remember that? You could even barely talk yet. Here's what they do. It was Christy, I think, was the one that come up with the idea. And I think it had about be Joni. I think Cindy was already out dating and busy and didn't have much time to mess with me and my little twin brother. Okay, but we're twin brothers, right? They dressed us up like little girls, put little bonnets on, had one of them side-by-side twin strollers you could push down the street, you know? Not the big fancy off-road ones. They were them little tiny, they were a pain. Had a little canopy on it. I remember all of it. They dressed me and my twin brother up like girls, and so we were maybe 2 years old. We couldn't talk enough to say, hey, what you're doing here ain't right. And it was hilarious when you think about it. Check this out. They dressed us up like girls, put us in the stroller, and then they'd go push us down the sidewalk through the neighborhood. Through the neighborhood, because we had never really been out because we were so little. And the neighbors talked to each other back then, or, you know, down the block or across the other block or whatever. Everybody was pretty friendly. So they're pushing us down the sidewalk. You know, it's summertime in the spring. People are out doing yards, and they go by people. Oh, and they look. Oh, you have 2 twins. Yeah, that's my brother, my sisters, but they're my sisters. That's my sister Rhonda, and that's my sister Donna. Yeah, they're twins. And they're like 2. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, if I could have talked. They did that one day, I bet, for 2 or 3 hours, just having a riot, laughing. And yeah, this is my new twin sisters, Rhonda and Donna. I never forget it. And I said I couldn't even talk English yet, but I still remember that, and they know it. And they go, "How did you even remember that?" Well, I do. Okay, number 2. I said, she'd hang out with me. We'd duke it out once in a while, coat hanger against splice water and stuff once we got a little bigger. But I don't know, if I was 4 or 5. She had, well, the family had, it had to have been an old 24-inch Schwinn or Schwinn copy, girls single-speed bicycle with the wide handlebars, the basket in the front, the fenders, you had to, kick the freaking, while you're pedaling for the brake, you had to push the pedals backwards for rear brake. Nope, none of that fancy junk they got. And it had the big seat, though, and then it had, like that little luggage rack about, from here, like 4 inches wide of metal from behind the seat that had 2 little braces going up above the fender. And that's steel, and you couldn't really put nothing on it except me. One day, finally, she'd ride the bike around when she had time. But hey, and she's like, "Hey, mom and dad gave us some pennies. We can go up to the store, the candy store, and get candy. I think we got like 30 pennies they gave." Oh, and she'd share with me and everything. It was cool. I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's go." And the candy store was an old house that had a little candy store in the front, I think 3 or 4 blocks away. Well, I could walk, but not, I couldn't run super fast, keep up with a bike. I said I might have been 5, if that, or 6. I'd say, "Well, okay," and I was, "Get on the back." She goes, "Get on the back." You're right on that little steel luggage rack thing that wide, and just right on the back, and we'll go up that way. You don't gotta walk. Okay, that's all she told me. Get on. First time I ever done it. First time I'd ever been on a bicycle. Okay, so I crawl in the back, and she had to help me get up there because I couldn't get up that high. I was tiny yet, and away we went, and we got up to the store. We bought some pretty nice little candy. I remember them little lines of like little miniature malted milk balls you could get and stuff. I love those in different colors. Like 30 cents of candy, and split some of it up. We didn't eat it all. We had to save that because we didn't have any money really, with all the kids around and stuff. We saved it, but we ate 1 or 2. But on the way back, cruising, after we got the candy, ate 1. And then we got to save this stuff. Okay, no problem. In that 3-block ride, nobody had warned me. See, when I was little, I only almost constantly, when it was spring through summer until fall, I didn't wear a shirt. I didn't wear shoes. I just wore my underwear and a pair of frickin' shorts. Okay? No shoes, none. I had feet. I could run across broken glass, wouldn't do nothing. My calluses were so thick. I hated wearing shoes, and the only time I had to do that is if we were dressed up and going somewhere. Otherwise, go barefooted, no problem. But nobody warned me about, Chris didn't warn me about the spokes in the rear wheel spinning around while I'm riding on the back of that thing. And somehow, I don't know if turned the corner or what, didn't tell me the one main thing, riding on the back barefooted. Do not get your feet in the spokes of that wheel. And somehow, I didn't know. I was just letting my feet dangle and turn the corner, and I got barefoot like that, right in the spokes of the wheel, and boom, just cut the crap out of him like this, you know. Oh, it drew blood and stuff, and it hurt big time, but I didn't like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, shit. I go, she's, uh-oh. I'm like, ah! I said, oh, because she could feel it catch because my foot caught the spokes and it caught the frame of the bicycle and slowed the wheel down. I'm like, eh. Oh, yeah, so I was bleeding a little bit, and it's like, you know, okay, hurry up and get you home. Told Mom, well, Ronnie got his foot caught in the spokes of the bicycle. I didn't say, well, you didn't warn me about not getting my feet in the spokes. But back then, we didn't have money for like Band-Aids and stuff. So, we got it, Mom, quick. We got to go find an old bed sheet that we had, special for injuries, tear it into strips, smear salve and stuff around my feet, tie it down, you know, and wrap my whole foot at the end and wrap each toe in between after, you know, and make sure it quit bleeding. But yeah, I chopped them up pretty good. And she's like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to get your feet in the spokes. So why didn't you tell me that when I got on it? That was a major point. You should have let me know that was a danger, because I didn't know. I'd never been on a bike. It all worked out all right. I came out of it, you know. But she didn't mean to, but I actually left out one important bit of knowledge about when you ride on the back of that bike on that little luggage rack thing, keep your feet clear out. Don't get them near the tires. It only happened once. Never happened again. Okay, now here's the third true story. Is that she taught me. And then I wanted to learn to ride her bike, but I could not. My legs weren't long enough. I couldn't sit on the seat and ride that bike. And, you know, a 24-inch bike Schwinn, that's big for a little kid, okay? And it's like, I want to learn to ride the bike. We never had training wheels on that, never had extra bicycles. I want to learn to ride the bike. She said, okay, I'll teach you. Well, first she was going to, you know, push me and told me you got to go fast and you got to pedal hard and go straight up. And the faster you go, the easier it is, and it'll go straight, right? I'm like, well, we tried it on the grass in the yard. It had been mowed and going across the empty, you know, neighbor's yard. And she wouldn't let me go on the street. She said, if you fall down, that's really going to hurt. But the sidewalk didn't work either, because there was big humps and stuff in it, because a couple trees that were goofy then. So, come up with the idea, okay, we'll go in the back, in the alley, where it's gravel, but it's, you know, only like that deep. And it's hard packed, but it's gravel. Get my drift? And I'll teach you how to ride the bicycle. We'll do it down the alley. Oh, okay. And I get up on the bike, and she held it up, and I'll never forget it. She's like, you got to get up on the seat, and then you pedal as fast as you can, and just look straight ahead, and the faster you go, it'll help, you know, it'll hold you. I can't sit on the seat. I can't reach the pedals. Oh, okay. Well, then just stand up on the handlebars, and I'll hold the bicycle. And and then when I push, and she pushed me and started running behind me, pushing me, and you know, pretty decent push, and pedal, and I'm trying to stand up pedaling, no seat, hanging on, ran out of storage, jump cut. So, yeah, got me in the alley with the bike, pushing me down the alley. Oh, I'm trying to stand up on that big bike that's as tall, you know, my head was maybe a little taller than the handlebars. Pedaling that bugger, never done it before, and pushed me and goes, pedal, and gave me a pretty good push, and I'm going. And I actually got really close to going, but weeble wobbled, and instead of looking straight, I learned later, you know, I've been riding motorcycles and stuff, you know, instead of looking straight at my AO, I was kind of looking at the sides going like, woo! Down I went on the gravel. Not a whole bunch of gravel, because there's grass, but enough, it gouged me up. No shirt, you know, just shorts, no shoes. A few rocks, brush them off, a few scratches and little blood lines here and there. Let's do it again! I almost had it! Do it again! Okay, so then we go back the other in the alley, start the same direction, and I go, how come I fell down? You weren't pedaling hard enough. Oh, okay. So, get on it, stand up straight. You know how hard it is to keep your balance if you're just pedaling standing up, especially if you're learning on something that's twice your size. I was like, okay, let's go. She got me squared up and hanging on and pushed me in the back and gave me a big shove, and I'm pedaling. She goes, paddle, paddle, go, go, go. And I was going, I got farther, and I looked straight ahead, but I still ran out of oomph, and down I went again on the other side. So then I had gravel on both sides, okay? You know, and I could talk, and I was pretty smart, and I was learning, okay, this concept is possible because I know she can ride it, and I got darn close. Why do I fall down? Get up, brush the gravel and stuff off me. You'll be all right. You know, I could just, you know, I had some good frickin' scratch and hole marks. You know, I was bleeding in spots a little bit. Didn't deter me, but I'm going, man, why am I falling down? Because, you know, this kind of hurts, you know. But she was teaching me what she knew. She goes, well, you're not pedaling fast. You got to go faster. I said, well, then why don't you keep running behind me and push me faster, you know, until I quit wobbling? He said, the faster you go, you won't wobble. Well, instead of just running 5 feet and push me, run down the alley behind me till I get moving faster and I'm not wobbling, and then let go. Oh, okay, we'll try that. Go back the other end of the alley again. She rode the bike back. I'm walking back, brushing the rocks and stuff off, bleeding a little bit on both sides now. You know, barefoot, no shirt or nothing, just freaking shorts. Okay, get all centered up, standing up. I said I couldn't sit on the seat. I had to stand on the pedal. And third time I said, now push. If I have to go faster, you got to push me faster. She's like, okay, we'll see what happens. Got me in the track. All right, ready, go. And she's going, paddle, paddle, paddle. I'm going, push, 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 go faster. And all of a sudden, we hit a spot where the gravel wasn't in a track, and I was right down the track perfectly, and it was hard like concrete, and the wobble went away. And she was pushing and running so hard she almost fell down, because then I figured out, and I got some momentum, and I pulled away from her, but she was pushing like a son of a bitch. It was awesome. And I rode that bicycle all the way down. I'll never forget it. All the way down to the end of the alley to the street. I'm like, shit! Now what do I do? I didn't know how to stop it or anything. I'm pedaling, so I just looked both ways quick, and I kept going down the other alley. And then I didn't even know how to stop it, so I just kind of slowed down in the next alley and went, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't fall down because I was standing on, just kind of slowly stopped pedaling and put my foot down. But then I got off the bike and I walked it all the way back to behind our house. And then after that, I could ride a bicycle. It was cool shit. Because then she showed me, oh yeah, once you get going and you get pedaling, to stop, you move your feet backward. I didn't know none of that. But no, I had the right idea, but on gravel, well, that was a very good teaching element right there. You fall down on the gravel once, fall down again on the other side, you get tired of falling down on the gravel after a while, and you're going to learn to do it right. And we worked together. I said, well, you got to go faster. Well, I can't go any faster. You got to push me faster and farther. Okay, yeah. I said, once we got it, and the wobble and everything went out, and I'll never forget it. And it's like, holy shit, I'm going. and I know she just about went face first once we got everything squared up, and I was going fast enough, and I was looking straight, and it was cool. Cool as shit, and she's still that way. I can count on her for anything. She never lies to me, never bullshits about nothing. She's not a freaking drama queen or any of that crap. And if I have any questions, I ask her, and if she has any questions, she will ask me. I'm a different type of person. She is too. We understand each other. It's cool shit. So, all my love to you, Christi, my wonderful sister. I said I'll never forget how you taught me and you cared, and I know you still care. You don't look down on anybody. If you have any ideas and someone asks for help and you can have something that, you'll do it. I know you do. You're biggest freaking heart on the planet about caring for other people. And she's not a Virgo. What would that be here this month? I don't even know what sign she is. That's how I keep up on astrology, but I do tarot cards, but I said astrology has nothing to do with tarot cards. Here's to you, Christy. Happy birthday. I love you. I can't show you a full heart. I can give you half of one. So I'm holding my phone. I love you. And tell the whole family I say hi. Very special sister. I said we'd get into it. We'd duke it out. Fly swatter against coat hanger and stuff. Or pop gun. Yeah, she's got a scar I gave her. She hit me with a fly swatter or something. And I had a little steel toy rifle. You cock it and it just poofed the air. Didn't shoot anything. But I hit her. I swung at her. She clobbered me with the fly swatter for some reason. And I saw it and I hit her right in the cheek right here. And she still got a scar there. I felt really bad about that when I was probably 4. I'll never forget that either. She still got a scar on one of her cheeks. I did that and I apologize. I love you, Christy. Take care. Be smart. Be safe. Don't be a stranger. I'll be around. But I'm going to make this video and I'm going to put it up and link it on Facebook for